I'll start the recording again. Okay, so anyway, let's start from the beginning. All right, so you're Plat 1, Plat 3, Diamond 1, and you're a bit AFK. For people who are watching this, it's because his friend was texting him, and now you're caught
Yeah.
up. Starting from the beginning. All right,
Yeah, I
so
noticed that it started because it flashes like orange and white
yeah, it's
when
all
it
good.
starts.
So here
And I
you
was like,
want
dang
you
it, I need to type it fast. And then you said from before that I made like a wrong turn.
yeah. Anyway, so here you want to think about how you want to go into a 50-50. Do you sort of understand what a 50-50 is in general, right?
Yeah, when one person and the other one go against the ball and
Okay.
try to win.
So the thing about 50-50s is there aren't actually like a 50-50. You can actually force how you want something to go. So kind of think of it like if we break down this guy is trying to go this way, right?
Yep.
You're trying to go sort of this way-ish, right?
Probably I should have been on the other side of it and I
It,
could
it,
have won it.
it's fine. It's more like trying to talk through a 50-50. So because you both are going, if you guys both challenge the same way, it should go this way because there's no you guys are both pushing the ball sort of this way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So so this is where you can kind of plan how a 50 goes. So here you kind of not don't really understand that um, that a 50-50 is about to happen, and you don't flip through, and that's why you just get completely destroyed. So here you gotta at least like single jump or even double jump, like a front flip jump, just to kind of get a better 50-50. Does that kind of make sense? Because here you're kind of getting dunked, right? And then
Yeah.
you're kind of losing control of the car, and then I don't even know if your teammate decides to send it to them, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And then you're kind of now in an awkward position because now you're like, do I need to go for this? And then let's say your teammate, right? Not Drip A. He's very slightly confused if he needs to go for it, right? So you see here, you see him kind of like hesitate a whole lot, right? Because both of
He's
you in
like,
the
what
same.
the hell's going on? Do I
Yeah.
go for this?
So you can see why this causes a lot of confusion. So yeah, just something to kind of
Isn't
keep.
that very common for Plats though?
Yeah, but what I try and do is I try and really talk through the things that you can improve, and as you get higher and higher, these are the types of things people expect you to do, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you into good habits to progress higher. I don't go like, for me, it's not about what people at your rank do, it's what you can do to get better out of this rank, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's scoring on that. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so here, um, in terms of a supporting play, you probably want to be a little bit
Like
further.
closer or further.
No. So, because of how long you've kind of taken to kind of move to a different area, right? You're now
Yeah.
third man. Do you understand what first, second, and third man are? Or
Kind of, but not really.
okay, so very simple. Let's take it back a little bit. All right, so not Drippe is about to go on the ball. Okay, so he's
Yep.
first man. He's challenging the ball. Okay, make sense so far?
Yep.
Second man is meant to support first man, so you should be around about either here or maybe midline. So you're kind of like, he does his 50-50 with whatever person here, right? So he
Yep.
goes like this way, and he does a 50-50, bounces out. Now you can come in and score. That's second man,
So
okay?
it's like
Like
a
you're assisting the
passing
man.
type of
You're
play.
you're you're assisting the man basically, right? So anything that he does that goes into the middle, now it's your ball, okay?
I
Now
do
rat,
that in some of my games actually.
yeah. But I'm just trying to get you into an idea of if you get kind of a bit lost in a play, right? This is the type of thing that you kind of think about to kind of get back into where you need to be. So right here, currently, is third man. So if we kind of so he's kind
Because
of
he's
sitting back defending. He should also honestly be inside the goal, but um, it's fine because it seems like you're pretty defensive here. So if we move it along and go none,
to
so we go here. You're currently rotating out, so this means you're third man now. So this guy is first man, right? Now Ratyear is second man. Make sense
because
so
he's
far?
helping.
Yeah, because he's helping. Okay. So because you
Probably he thought that I was trying to go defensive.
yeah. So this is why he becomes second man because you become third man because you forced a rotation basically. Does that make sense
Yep.
so far? Cool.
Yep.
All right. So next
And
thing,
I think I just poked my own eye. That hurts.
next thing is if you want to properly support them, you should be sort of around about between them, like here, basically, sort of. Make sense? Because if he goes here, this guy should be a bit wider, obviously. Then you're in the middle of the pitch to kind of catch whatever happens. Make sense? So
Yep.
so if he doesn't score from this, he goes bounces out, and then this goes in. Then you're here, and then say right you're 50-50s, right? The ball's here, right? Then you can kind of buy time, do whatever, kind of defend, do whatever you want as third man to kind of kill time so that your teammates can get back, basically. Make sense so far?
Yep.
So third man doesn't commit unless it's a free hit. That's a general rule for third man. You're kind of the last bit
Because
of
doesn't
defense.
second man only support first man?
Yes, but they're kind of fluid roles. So, now that Drippe, if Drippe is past it, right? Now he can leave, and then you can push in. Does that make sense? So now he's third man because
Yep.
he's getting out. Ratyear is first man because he's challenging the ball, and then you're second man. That's
Yep.
how kind of a rotation happens. Okay,
Yep.
you with me so far?
Yep. I'm
Awesome.
with you.
Great. All right. Let's go back to you, and I'll try and point out where a better rotation happens. But I thought I'd try to talk you through a little bit of how it works.
He scores it.
Yeah. You're a little too far back for
And
what's
I
happening.
admit that.
So, yeah, look, I'm all in favor of defensive, but you also have to be in reach of helping out your teammates, right? Um,
I
if,
thought of that. When it's like now, it's December now, isn't it?
yes.
Like, late November, I clearly thought of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when my teammates, trying to get, a goal, I usually try to help them out,
Yeah.
depending on my
I,
position.
I totally get it, but I can only analyze what's in front of me, and even if you believe it's no longer the case for you right now, um, it's really
It's
important
still...
that you keep an understanding of why you do things. They might start working and they might stop working, but you need to understand why you're doing something. It's not just like, oh, this has started to work. All right, I'll just keep doing it. You have to understand why you're doing something. Okay?
Yep.
So yeah, obviously, if we're talking about this, you probably want to be about here, really, because you're mid between them. You want to stay behind this line, so that you can kind of, if a ball goes here,
Like,
and
be
then he
defensive on
challenges,
your
right,
side.
and then Ratyear kind of leaves, he gets out or something, then you can push in like there, so that the pass happens. If for some reason, Ratyear, like Drippe, misses the ball, right, he goes in, then you can kind of cover here and go wide. Make sense?
Yep.
So it gives you lots of options. As soon as you go over this line, right, you're cutting off the number of options you can actually do because you have to get back, right? So this midline is kind of like an easy to understand. If you're behind it, it's easier to get more options, basically. Okay?
Yep.
Cool. Need to do this.
he scores it again, and I didn't think that was gonna happen. I don't really remember this.
That's fine. I'm just trying to talk you through theory. Obviously, I don't know what on earth is happening here, but it's your bowl.
There's this problem with my PC where my frame stopped when I lag.
Okay, so is that the
So
reason why the other guy goes for it? Is that right?
yeah, there's this. I'll try to explain it best I can. So for example, I'm like having like high packet loss and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it gets very high, it stops my game from stops my computer from sending frames for like several
That's
seconds,
fine. So,
and then
so
it starts
is that
to
why
working, and I was like, "What the hell is going
is
on?"
that why the other guy took the kickoff?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, cool. All right. So, yep. So yeah, you're way too far back here. You're not really supporting the play. But okay, another thing. Do you need to fly up for this?
No,
So what do you think is a better idea here instead of flying up?
position myself on the ground.
Uh, yes, but that's kind of a bit vague. What I'd be doing, oh shit, Alt Y. What I'd be doing is I'd be trying to basically get into a place where, sort of like right here, right? So if the ball's coming here, I want to do a bounce volley. So the ball right here bounces up, and then you hit it. Because
And
that's
it forces to go up again. I'm guessing
so it's a good clear,
because
and then if you can shoot on goal, even better. That just kind of in plat, in diamond, even in low champ, the best idea is to keep the ball in their end, right?
yep,
This uses a lot of boost and is probably going to be a weak hit. If you do a bounce hit where no one's challenging you at all, right? This allows you to, when the ball goes up and you smash it with your car, it allows it to play into their end, and then you don't have to deal with any risk. Make sense?
yeah.
Okay. Because the hit that you would have done with the bounce hit is going to be far more.
Like closer.
Well, it's actually going to be it's actually going to worry them, instead of just passing it to them, right?
It's like, oh shit, I need to position myself more
Yep.
because they
So
can't
now
expect it.
this is for sure your teammate's ball, okay? So you got to be aware of where your teammates are, right? So you see him right there. It's his ball, okay?
Yep.
So we can kind of take this back. So let's talk about this. So from here, if I go like that, let's talk about who's who, okay? So
Yep.
let's go back. Ball gets smashed. You're sort of
Go
first man
for it
now.
with my boost.
So you're first man now, okay? Make sense?
Yep.
Uh, your teammate here is kind of rotating from.
Okay, what the hell? Did you hear that?
Sort of.
Yeah, I think it's best I do this. Yeah, that should be better now.
Okay. So your teammate, who was originally first man, is trying to get out of the play. Make sense so far?
Yep.
So now he's returning out. Now you got your third man, okay? So you got first man, third man, second man returning, and so that Rat Year can become second man. Make sense?
Yep.
So that's a rotation, okay? So now if we play the back forward. So now
He goes for it, but he misses.
he goes for it, he misses, but honestly, he shouldn't have gone for it. It's just he's just kind of cutting. Think about how much easier this would be for Rat Ear, right? As a
Yeah.
hit. So he's kind of cut rotation, okay? So now he's cut rotation. Now Rat Ear has to play. But now, who do you think is first man now to kind of hit the ball?
Rat year, I think.
Yes, because you're rotating out. Okay. He's assuming. He's assuming you're like, all right, I'm just gonna get back. I'm gonna go back to goal, defend, whatever. Right? Make sense? So he
Yeah.
knows that he can hit it. Okay. But as you cut this in, that basically confuses the hell out of him, and
And he goes like,
that's
why
where
the hell did he hit that?
yes, because it's his ball. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So play it through. Now think about
And
this.
that's a massive mistake.
Now you guys are both double committed, right? Now
Yeah.
let's question what happens if say one of the players was right about here, which is possible, right? Let's be honest. Hit ball. If he spread out nicely, he's here. This is a free goal, right?
Yeah, open net.
So you just basically centered the ball to them to score. Okay. So it's
I think
unlikely.
that's a common mistake.
Yeah. So it's unlikely that passing the ball mid is the best idea. Okay. That's an easy thing for you to understand. Uh, guy coming out and hitting the ball means that it's away from your goal. Okay. You centering it in means that they've got a free shot on goal. Okay.
And if they miss, that's just unlucky.
Yes, but
For
really,
them.
really, if they have any accuracy at all, they'll hit it in because you've just gone like this and passed the ball center. Basically,
It's like I'm betraying my team.
yeah, you've basically done what they've done, which is try and send the ball and hit it mid, right? You've just done that for them. Okay. Make sense?
Okay, so it's like a lesson, like...
Don't center the
Think
ball in the
before.
middle of your. Don't center the ball in the middle of your goal. Okay.
Yep, that's one of them. The other one is to think before you do it.
Yeah. Okay. That's another thing. Let's have thoughtful touches. Okay. If you touch a ball, what will happen? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's...
These two things will save you so much trouble. Okay. If I hit a ball, what will happen? Do I want to center the ball for the? I should keep the ball away from
Do I
my
center
goal.
the ball for the other team, or do I let my other team, or do I let my teammate hit it so I
Yes.
cause less trouble?
Yes. Don't
Nah,
double
let's just
commit.
betray my team.
Okay. Cool. Understand so far?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
And then, holy shit, your teammate decides that he wants to center it even further. Okay.
Yep.
But he does it. He has the right intention because you shouldn't have a ball go. You shouldn't have a ball. He's blind, obviously. He can't see what's behind him. But he's thinking, oh shit, my teammate centered the ball for them. Okay. So he's going
So
like
I think he did the right thing, but it
he
was
did the right
risky.
thing, but he mechanically should have put it anywhere but where he puts it. Okay. So here, not a shot on goal. Here, not a shot on goal. Here, it's basically centered
Probably
again.
is.
So here's a few key things. When you do a save, right? Any save, put it to the put it to the corners. Okay. Easy. So when you put it to the corners, unlikely that you get shot on goal. Okay. You put it mid, likely that
Unless you're good with your corners.
yes, but
Your corner shots.
if they're at plat or diamond, they're smurfing, because even in grand champ, people aren't good in the corners. Okay, so
I've hit a few of my corner shots in
okay,
Diamond,
so
actually.
so you've hit a few, right? And how many have you not hit?
Bunch.
Let's say 100 probably. Okay, so
I've done
So-
a few of them, actually.
so 3 out of 100 is 97%. It's not gonna fuck you up.
Accuracy
Okay.
with corners.
Now, let's put it in the middle. You're now hoping that they miss. Okay? Make sense?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, let's go from there.
Yeah, when he hit that ball, I yelled, "Oh shit!"
Yes, but he does the right thing because he's keeping away from the middle. He just messes it up by deciding it's fine to hit it back. It's just you don't want to hit it at your goal, okay?
Yep.
All right, so it turns out to a great clear, but unlikely that you guys thought of it this way. So now because you're taking so much time. Your teammate has taken over your second man positioning. Okay.
Yep.
So you got to realize when Legacy misses the ball, it's free play for you guys. Correct?
Yeah.
Can you see anyone else who's going to challenge you?
No.
Okay. So this means you can be aggressive, okay? So this means I can boost and kind of get round here. Get to where I actually have to be, okay? Make sense?
Yeah, but I think a problem occurs like when you go through like a millisecond through.
Sorry?
Like if you go through like a few seconds, I think I bumped my teammate
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he
yeah.
was going towards that
No,
direction.
no, but the issue is because you don't take that thought process. Because you're going really
Because
slowly.
I'm using ball cam.
You're going really slowly and you're not getting into the right position. You're ball watching basically. Your teammate decides to take the second, number 2. Okay, make sense? That's
Yep.
why. Now, next thing, do you need all 3 players to be watching this ball right here?
No.
Okay, where do you think you should be?
Behind the line.
You are behind the line. Let's say you don't boost in. Where do you think you need to be?
Behind second man?
No. Let's think
In
about this from.
front then?
Okay, so let's think about this from what coverage people are using. Okay, so let's say if I zoom out a little bit more, that's not what I want. That's what I want. So let's talk about this in terms of what you guys are covering. Okay, so first off, this guy is covering this area here, sort of, right?
Yep.
This guy is also double committing with your teammate and committing basically the same area. Okay. Now, who's touching all this area?
Probably no one or myself.
It should be you. So you should be coming around here. Okay? So you come wide.
For
So you
support on that side.
Yeah, because your teammate really should be here, but he's decided that he loves looking at the ball right here. Okay? So let's play this through. If we look at this, right? This ball's going to hit here and go out. Okay? So you being here allows you to actually play that ball. Okay?
Yep.
So this is kind of thinking about where bounces are going to go, right? Your teammate probably covers this area right here and can shoot a goal if it happens, but you need to cover another area of the field, okay?
I think the opponent hits this ball or misses it. I don't remember, but
That's
I
fine.
think he
All right, so
misses it.
let's think about this. If I'm sort of here, let's say I'm going to, instead of being where you are, I'm here. All right, I'm going wide, I'm going wide. Now my ball, and it's a goal, okay?
Yep. But then instead I go for it, which
Yes.
is a
But
mistake.
imagine I was covering this, you were covering this part of the field, right?
Jesus, sorry.
Imagine you're covering this part of the field, right? Look how much easier this ball is. Like, okay, I'm being patient. I'm letting him have a weak hit. It's unlikely he's going to boom this, okay? It's unlikely. This is plat, diamond level. Unlikely. So I'm waiting for the ball, and I go in, and then I shoot a goal. Okay? Simple. So this is why spreading out works, okay? All right.
Yeah. And now I think this ball is a free hit for the opposite team.
Yes. So you can see how little it changes. Because let's see what you do instead.
I go for it, which is a
You go
mistake.
for it, but why do you need to go for it? Do you think you're going to beat... we know this, but do you think you're going to beat Legacy to this ball, right?
No,
Unlikely.
because he's gonna jump into it.
He's close to the ball. The ball's near him. So you've just gone for a ball where you're hoping the opponent's going to miss, where even if you were just chilling out, right, waiting for the hit, let's say this guy misses, right? Can't you just go for the ball after he misses, right? It's the same thing, right?
Yep.
So you flying for this means that you're using all your boost to do nothing with it. All right.
It's like using my boost just to get on the wall. Which
Yes.
is pointless.
So I'm gonna talk about another thing, which you're actually somehow subconsciously doing well, here at least. I talk about this, calling this the boost diamond, okay? So,
Yep.
and then obviously in the middle. So these kind of paths allow you to keep relevant to the ball, okay? So say this allows you to get back in time, and also allows you to kind of just in case a cutout pass happens, it also allows you to pick up little boost pads, okay? So drive around these areas. You can drive through them, like you can go like, okay, I'm going to go like this way. or like this. But you keep around these lines, you always have boost. These big boost pads are great, but really the meat and potatoes of it is actually being relevant in the play at all times. Okay, so this diamond, watch it
It's
and understand it.
important.
Yes, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 80 boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 90. You know, it's 100 boost basically. Okay.
Basically, free boost pads, if you have the right amount, can give you like. There's this thing
36.
I've learned where do not overthink about boost. So, like, when there's this thing where you get like a full boost pad and then you use half your tank and then you think about where should I get boost next when you have like half a tank left.
Yeah, but here I'm just talking about you picking up little boost pads so you don't have that issue. Okay. Good.
Yes.
So this also allows you to position better. I'll talk about that a bit later once we get into a position where that happens, and then I'll talk through that. You picking up little boost pads is great. That's great. Now you cut the end of it. That's very bad. So you do the absolute wrong thing here right at the end, which is fine. So you go, okay, sick. What you should be doing here is going round like this. Okay. When you cut round here, you're cutting him off first, and you're not really defending much of the goal. You're defending maybe here. Okay.
Yes.
So if we talk
I
about
can
where,
understand that.
if you're going from here, right, you're defending at least this part, this amount of the goal, right?
If I went over there, yeah.
Yes, because your teammate can defend here, correct?
And it's probably most unlikely that they'll shoot on the
Near post.
undefensive
Yeah.
area of the goal.
It also means that your teammate isn't confused as hell as what you're doing, cutting right in front of him. Okay. Simple.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, again, that problem is that. Wait, did I cut him off?
You basically, I mean,
Because
it's
I didn't go in front of him. I
yeah,
went
yeah, yeah,
behind
yeah.
him.
But how much of the goal do you think you're defending here?
I don't know, like half or a quarter of it.
Mm.
A quarter to a half or an eighth. Maybe less. I don't know.
All right, so all your momentum is going this way, okay? So
Yep.
you jumping right now means that you can probably get about this area of the goal. You might be able to get this area here. Now you come here and your momentum's going this way, means that you can save most of the goal, okay?
Yep.
Make sense? So you cutting here means that you're basically going, please shoot here. Or shoot here, honestly. It's all free. Really,
But isn't the left side of the goal unlikely for happening?
yes,
Like,
and
you
you're
know, that
defense
the left side here.
yes, but what you're doing is letting them have a free shot on goal when your teammate here is defending this area. You come here, this is much easier to defend. You've lost all
And
momentum
then-
here because you've stopped. You've basically drifted and stopped right here.
Like doing a power slide and then stopping.
Yeah, you've just done that instead of being here. Look, I have 4,000 hours in the game, so
Shit.
so I think I know how things should work. So like, I would say you want to be here because you can actually save the goal. Here, you're stuck. You're basically screwed. Okay. All right.
Unless they shoot like the front side of my car. And then
Yes.
boost into it,
Yes.
But I don't think I can
Unless they
boost him.
want to unless they want you to save it, which I don't think is their objective, right?
Yeah, they obviously don't want that to happen.
Okay, so unlikely to happen. If they shoot at you, yay. But if you're here, you can still save whatever happens where you're in the same spot. Okay. All right. Let's
Yep.
get. Look, I can only recommend things. It really depends on if you want to actually internalize them. I can recommend lots of different things, and I can give you a shortcut to getting better. But If you believe you know better, then that by all means that's okay. But I think I've had enough experience with doing it myself on the hard grind that I know what's probably better. Okay? So here, that's a good hit. I'm glad you went back. This is great. So you see that he's about to smash this ball, so you instinctively leave, which is great. I'm glad you don't just keep going forward like a mindless zombie. Now you do just cut off your teammate who's about to challenge this. When you leave, so you've hit the ball, right?
When you leave, you go back to defend.
You want to make it easy. So you've done your hit, right? Now you've left.
Because he hit the ball back.
Yes. So you can see why this might be Rat Ear's ball, right?
Because he's in better position.
Yeah, and also you see this boost right here? You can just rotate out, right? Get the boost. Okay?
Because it's free unless Legacy steals it.
Yes, but you're in front of
But
him from this entire
he's in a bad
time.
position if you look at Legacy's car real quick.
Yes, but no matter what, we play this, we go backwards, right?
Yep.
We go back. Alright. You hit the ball.
Rotate back.
Look how much distance you have away from them, right? Look how much space you're going to beat the guy to this boost, okay? Cool? You're going to for sure beat him if your first thought is I need to rotate back behind Rat Ear so that he can go for the ball, then you beat him every single time of the week, okay?
Yep.
But instead you cut him off and then there's no one back to defend, okay?
Drippy goes for it.
Sorry?
What? Drippy goes for it, which I think is the right choice.
Yes. But anything that's not a weak ass shot like this is a goal for them, okay? Right?
Yeah.
It's lucky that it's a weak shot, but you shouldn't be putting this in the arms of luck. You should be putting it in the arms of better positioning. Okay? So now you're obviously a little far back, but that's fine. This is okay. You're buying time. That's okay. But you're kind of in a no man's position, really. How much of the goal do you think you're defending right now?
None.
Okay. So you gotta be aware of that. And you're just front post. You're going, all right, please shoot at goal, right?
Yup.
You do a good challenge, which is good. Because you let your teammates go back behind you, so you're no longer third man. Now you pass it, that's good. Now you should be leaving. Picking up little boost pads, that's pretty good. You're picking up little boost pads, that's good. Now this should be your ball. You can probably approach this ball a little bit better here. So you let the ball bounce one more time and bounce up, then you smash it. So what you're doing is you're hitting the ball as it's going down, okay? You want to hit the ball as it's going up, all right?
Yeah.
Because what happens is if it's going down, you're fighting. It's physics. So like the ball is coming at you. You actually lose the pace. You actually kill the ball. If the ball's going up, then you get its momentum plus your momentum. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Obviously, you want to hit it, and then if you were in that same spot but you hit it harder, it's probably going to be a center instead of just, played back, right?
But I think I didn't hit it.
What?
I didn't hit it.
You did hit it.
Not then, but like when I was going back.
You mean what?
Like when I hit that ball and then when the opponent hit it, I went back.
That's fine.
And it was weak as well.
But you also want to get out of your teammate's way. So you're kind of in his way, front flipping, right? Bad idea, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you want to go for that boost, but you want to make sure that your teammate can actually have a free save, right?
Like personal space.
Yeah. Because he goes with like, oh shit, am I going to get screwed here? And then he has to awkwardly do something. So now you want to... Alright, this is perfect. So your teammate takes the ball up, right?
For it.
This is okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is why I'm talking about using these boost pads as a positioning term. So, you shouldn't be going with this one over here because you guys are covering this part of the pitch. Make sense so far?
And also, it's probably unlikely for me to get like a goal from that
Yes.
position as well.
So we use the positioning and go here. Just drive through this line, and then if you're feeling really like the ball's gonna go wide and hit in, then you can go here too.
Because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but these allow you while you're driving forward to get boost, right? You driving this here, no boost. You driving here, no real helping of the opportunity. You're basically double committing with your teammate. Okay. Cool.
But I think I went through that line that I shouldn't go through.
Yes. You're kind of going.
Kind of, but not really.
No, you're
like,
really not picking up any little boost pads at all, right? So you use the middle line, and then you're picking up at least 50 boost. Okay. Right.
Around 48 to 60, around there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But now you're in the way with your teammate, right? Your teammate, who's third man, if you had been sitting wider, right, then your teammate would know he can go for this ball, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a pretty shit hit.
That's fine. It's a shit hit because you didn't let the actual person who should have gone for it go for it. Obviously, he got bumped there, but that's because he slowed down because you're in the way. Okay? So
Which
if
I think was my fault, not
it
his
is for sure
fault.
your fault. You should be on the other side of that pitch. So let's look at this. You see that?
I actually thought it was my fault because that happened, and that's true. It was my fault.
So do you understand where you need to be now?
Yeah, like
Okay.
give my teammates space
Yeah.
and be where I should be. And I touched this because I was trying to center it.
Now think about this. Any weak shot at goal is actually a pass to them. Right?
Yeah.
Because now you can see they smashed the ball. Because they're expecting you to hit it in the middle. Because that's what everyone does, right?
But I didn't get enough height, so...
So now, obviously, you should be going... You should now also obviously be taking the triangle I was talking about. In terms of the diamond. Go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 60 boost. Now I challenge here, and I can smash this ball to over there, right?
Yep.
Much easier to rotate, correct?
Yep.
Here, yes, you get to this ball, but really, it's just a whole bunch of awkwardness. And if you had low boost, I don't know if you have low boost, but you're picking up nothing basically. And then this is an awkward ball because you've cut your back post rotation, and now you have to turn all the way in. Okay, make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I think that was my ball there, but I think Drippy goes for it.
Really, it should be Rat Ear's ball. But
yeah, but I think he left goals and then made it mine.
He's literally right here.
Yeah.
So he should be going here because that's an easier hit. You coming here means that he goes, I can't go for this ball. You've cut rotation yet again. Is it starting?
I think that's my problem, that I'm cutting rotation.
You keep wanting to hit the ball for no reason. You go like, yes, it's me. Now, if he hits this ball, he can actually send it. Now, if you hit the ball, you can go, all right, I'm going to send it for them. So it all comes back to, yeah, it all comes back to, hey, what is your hit going to do? Okay?
Yep.
Think about what your hit's going to do. It's going to save you a bunch. Think about what your teammate's going to do. Probably going to save you a bunch. Okay? Cool.
It's probably will send it to the opponent's side.
Yes. Now you just cut him off. Now look at all this hesitation, right? Look at all his hesitation. Can you
Yep.
can you see what would have happened if you're a back post? He would have gone, yes, I can go, right? Let me go, right?
Yep.
Here, you're like both. I don't know what to do here. Okay. Now you're also, yeah, you're like the master. You're like the typical Plat 3 ball chaser. Okay. You just you're just going for every ball just because it's close to you. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright?
but I sometimes think that I shouldn't go for that, which is me now.
Yeah, but
But
I'm talking about you in this
you're
replay.
talking about me from the past, which you're also teaching me what I should do.
And no
in my
matter what,
future
you
games.
might think you're doing it, but I'm hammering into your head that you're probably not doing it. A month is not enough time to learn every single thing I'm talking about, right?
Yep.
So I want you to hammer in your head all these things that I'm talking about because they all matter and they will.
Just stuff them in, put a USB in.
They're legit. If you do everything I talk about, low champ, as long as your mechanics are like you can hit the ball hard and you can aerial a little better than you are now. Low champ is possible. Let's talk about realistic. Diamond this season, like Diamond 2, Diamond 3, possible. Very possible. But you got to realize everything that you're doing here is hindering you getting to that spot because you're doing everything. You're making the wrong decision, okay? Because you just want to hit the ball because you feel like if you hit the ball, you make an impact. But your impact to the game can be both negative and positive. So you got to realize when it's negative, okay?
Yep.
All right. Now, obviously,
Me going back was a shit decision.
it's okay.
Decision?
No. This is okay to do. You have no boost. Can you contribute to the play?
No.
All right.
Because I'm on 7 boosts.
Okay.
I
So
was on
is it a
7
shit
boosts
decision?
in this play.
Is it a bad decision that you hit the ball and then you leave? Then.
Depends, because if there was a mid boost, I would have gone for that. But
Yes,
if there was nothing,
but is there a reason why you need to go for this when your teammate's in a better position to go for this? So this hit right here is okay because you're worried about your opponent going for the ball, okay? Next hit, you got to realize your teammates are behind you, correct?
yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. All right? They're both behind you, correct? Let's look at it from his perspective. He can go for this, right? So you got to realize where your teammates are. It's a huge thing. When you hit the ball with no boost, you want to leave. You want to get out. Let your teammates with full boost.
That was mostly my teammate's ball.
It was for sure your teammate's ball, but you keep going for the ball because you want to make have an effect on it. Going for the big boost is also fine here. Your back post. Now this is your ball. Now you gotta feel a bit more confident to hit this ball. Okay, this is your ball, right?
I wasn't very confident when trying to go for open nets. I'm always not confident.
Here's what you need to do. Hit the ball hard. That's it. Okay, hit the ball hard. All right. That's all.
Yeah.
All you want to do here is hit the ball hard. If you score it, you score it. That's fine. But
He saved it.
yeah, it's okay. So what happens if you were to hit this on the backboard with lots of power, right?
Yeah.
Plastic legs will miss the ball, correct? Because he's trying to defend the goal, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do you think happens next after that?
Probably my teammate scoring, or either
Yes.
someone from the opponent's team like
It's
boots it.
it's going to be okay. First off, it's going to be awkward for the opponent. Okay, let's look at it from Legacy's perspective. Let's say you hit it right here and bounces off. Is this a Plat 3 level, Diamond level play where he reads it off the backboard?
No, it's not.
Okay, so we're playing within our capabilities and understanding of what our opponents can do. Now, is it easier for your teammate to come in right here and score the ball?
If he was there, probably.
Is he there? Let's roll the tape. Let's see if he is. Look at that. He is there.
A bit behind.
Yes,
Because he's
but
trying to be.
he
Second
he can
man.
drive here, correct?
Yep.
Okay? Makes sense? Hit ball with power, let your teammate get it. It's a free goal for you guys. Try and make the most accuracy. You get saved because everyone's expecting you to hit the goal. Here, you just want to hit the ball with power. Smash it. Okay? Let's
Don't
worry
think
about
about scoring all the time.
yeah. Let's
Just
worry about
probably help your
accuracy a
teammates
little
out.
later. I want you to learn how to hit the ball consistently hard. Hitting the ball consistently hard is a huge thing that you need to do. Okay.
Yeah.
And now you just you've just braked with no momentum. Who do you think this should be?
Definitely not the aftershock, dude.
Yeah,
Not.
yeah, yeah. But it shouldn't be. It's not your ball. Okay. You're braking. You're just sitting here
It's
watching a ball. Okay. This
it's
is
the
an awkward
person that
aerial.
should be on the right side of the field.
No, it's Dripe's ball.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So this is Dripe's ball. Is this a much easier ball for him to read?
Probably.
But because
Yes,
he goes for it, which is good, but at the same time, he almost shouldn't go for it because you're just watching a ball, right? You're just watching. The worst thing you can do is ball watch underneath the ball. When you're underneath the ball and the ball's high, you basically are like a rock, okay? There's nothing you can do
I'm like a
underneath.
rock just sitting there,
Yeah, okay?
probably be thrown in the water.
Look at that. Look at that.
Picked up.
You can see how little what effect you're having here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm banging it into you as critically as I can because otherwise it's going to be tough for you to remember these lessons, okay? Now, obviously the diamond, remember the diamond? When you're getting back,
Yep.
the diamond. You don't always have to go for the big boost pads. Now here, you want to just boost. What's this boost fluttering you're doing here? Why do you think you're boost fluttering here?
I don't know.
Okay.
For nothing, honestly.
Yes, so
For
Plats,
nothing.
Diamonds, Champs, everyone I've coached, boost flutters. Hell, I boost flutter. But in this position, you just want to boost at the ball and hit it hard, okay? The quicker you get to this ball, the less opportunity that this guy who's just hit the ball has time to recover, okay? So he's hit the ball
Because the ball's
hard.
going forward.
He's hitting the ball hard. It's coming towards you and not him, okay? And he's
I'm
gone for a
surprised
boost.
I'm Diamond 1 because of this.
Look, I'm throwing everything negative so that because I need to throw as much negative as you can because I don't know.
Because it helps out.
Well, it's about a month ago, right? This replay is about a month ago, correct?
Yeah.
So I want to throw as many things that you can improve because I don't know which things you have improved. So I want to make them really clear what you need to improve. Okay. So here, obviously, you want to boost the ball, and the ball bounces up, and then you hit it. So you actually do almost everything right, except you mistime your jump right here. So if we slow it down, right about here. So you jump, but you don't actually you don't do your second jump. You do your second jump. That's a boomer. Okay.
I only hit it with my first one.
Yes. So you hit this with your second jump. This is sending it right back to next week,
It's a big
right
boomer.
here, and maybe even go center, right?
And then one of my teammates can go for it.
Yes. So this is the thought process you got to go to. Free place here. No one's going to be able to get to it. If I smash it here, my teammate can go for it, okay?
Yeah.
And the more opportunities you send your teammates' way, the better it is. Because then, for sure, they hit at least one of them, okay? Anyway, let's go through. Flutter, 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 flutter. You're just fluttering. You just keep fluttering.
And that's the problem right here.
Yep. So you just flutter just for no reason, really. So if we send this, right? I'd be like, I'm just gonna...
Basically flooded just to get under the ball.
Yeah, you're fluttering to get underneath the ball the most awkward spot possible, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Now
And
get out.
that just basically demos the person.
Yeah, it's very lucky that you do this, but I'm just saying you're not actually contributing. If you're not there, probably they'd still score, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an itchy throat, that's why I'm muting myself so I can cough without the
Oh, that's
mic
all good.
unmuted.
That's all good. I I do these obviously. I work full time, so I do these after a full day's work. So it's a tough
I
one.
can understand.
Okay, so here we hit the ball. Honestly, a good 50-50. So let's talk about this 50-50 then. Why do you think this 50-50 worked? Right about, let's slow it down. All right. where's the opponent going to? What way is this guy facing his car or driving his car to?
Towards the wall.
Yes, so he's going this way, okay? So that means that the path of the least resistance right here is to go forward, correct?
Yep.
So that's why you just destroy him in the 50-50, all right?
Due to my position.
Yes, so this guy hits the ball, and then what happens is a slight left curve, so it bounces out, okay? So
Yep.
let's play it through. Let's go with Alt Y, and then go. See? Look at that. Incredible dominant 50-50. And almost a shot on goal. Oh my god.
And then I bumped him in. I didn't mean to do that as well.
But you can see it all comes from a great dominant 50-50 that they're not expecting, right? That's how powerful 50-50s are, right?
If you're in the right position, of course.
Yeah, but you can just put yourself in the right position. You figure out. Let's talk about here. Guy here, ball's here, right? He's coming this way. Where do you want a 50-50 the ball? The path of least resistance, right here, right? That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
So you angle your car so that you're blocking this area right here, and then the 50-50 pushes the ball here, and then his little meager contribution is that it goes this way slightly, right? So yeah, that's all. That's all 50-50s are.
I might try to play a game after this, and then try to do what you say, and then do a replay, and then send it to you, see if anything gets better.
Honestly, I think you should just watch this replay again yourself. In a day or two's time when I upload it to YouTube, and just have a look at the things, because yes, the best thing is to be able to figure out what you're doing wrong, right?
Yeah.
I'm showing you some of the issues that you're doing, but as you improve more and more, you're not going to have someone who just coaches you every step of the way, right?
Yeah.
So you got to realize what you need to improve. So these are the ways that you can kind of figure out, hey, I messed up this situation. How could I have done it better? That's the question you got to ask, okay?
Yeah.
Oh god. Honestly, a nice shot. I'm really glad with what you did there. You missed it, that's fine. That's just a mechanical thing. What you should do, though, is leave instantly, okay?
And then
So.
I bumped my teammate because I didn't leave.
Yes. So, realize this. Everyone wants to go for the ball, right? So you gotta leave. So you hit the ball, leave, okay? Just leave. Just leave. Get out. Get out. You know your teammate's just sitting on your ass, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
He actually jumped that, which I was surprised. I thought I bumped him.
Yeah, but you can see why you should leave, correct?
Because this is a open net for them.
Well, look at this. Let's look at it here.
Due to not me leaving, they had a free
So
goal.
not Drippe is in front of you, right?
Yep.
You hit the ball. Now he's still in front of you.
Yep.
Now you can actually hear your teammate behind you, but let's for this you're not aware of that. Now think about this. Your teammate will be like, "Oh shit, this is my ball, right? This is my time, right?"
Yep.
And he misses it. But you got to get out. You got to let him have his time, okay?
Yep.
All right. And that's why this happens. Oh.
And that's a free open net because I didn't go back.
Yep. We can. Your kickoff needs a little work, but
I lagged.
yeah. But you're
There's this lag problem I have as well, where I lagged like a 36 ping.
That's fine. All right. So here, just practice. Don't do speed flip tutorials, please. For the love of God, don't do a fast kickoff tutorial. Just do a normal kickoff tutorial, okay? You practice how to do normal kickoffs. Like someone like Scrub Killer has a kickoff tutorial. Loads of people have kickoff tutorials. Just don't do a speed flip kickoff tutorial. Just do a normal one where they do a diagonal flip. You just want to learn the basics first, okay? Because this part of the game obviously can improve. Now, you're overrunning the play. So, you can boost back. You're like, okay, let me boost back right here. You don't have to like casually drive forward, right? Because the goal is basically free here, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. But, you know, you're casually driving. But here, you can just brake. Just slow down a bit. Slow down a bit. You gotta see what Azza does first before you cross that back post line, okay? So once you cross this line, now you have more and more goal that is free, okay? But as you come here, if you slow down, you keep a little bit of momentum, you can still go forward and boost forward, right? It's hard to go backwards, correct?
Yep.
So that's what you got to do. Time it so that whenever Azza does his hit, you're at back post, okay? So you can recover whatever happens, okay? Cool.
Yep.
All right. Because you...
I'm just getting random ads on Google Chrome now, which I'm annoyed of.
Okay.
Continue.
All right. So here, you got to figure out when you need to challenge the bull, right? So right about here, you can challenge, okay? You don't want to let them have a free shot on goal, all right? You 50-50 here. There's literally no chance. You boost here. There's no chance it goes into your goal, correct?
Because if he hits it, it goes towards the wall.
Well, literally, let's talk this through.
Or if he slows down, he could
All right.
open it.
Right here. How on earth, if you're covering literally right here, is he gonna shoot? Is he gonna score? Right? You're blocking literally only area. So if you 50-50 hard, there's no way it bounces back. It'll either go this way or it'll go out. But the opponent is right now flying in the middle of the air. Okay? Does that make sense? Why you challenge here earlier, so that there's no chance that he can score on you. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Oh no.
I've been practicing them, honestly. I've gotten a bit better.
Yeah, but it doesn't. You don't need to.
I didn't need to do that. I felt like that was pointless, and I was like, I felt disappointed.
Okay,
because I
so
did that.
okay, I'm gonna show you the exact scenario that you've just got here. Okay, this is 4 minutes. Let me see if I can get my controller working. Now I click, I think. Oh, I need to. Let's see. Okay, cool. All right, 4 minutes. So I'm gonna show you the exact scenario that you have here. So ball comes here, right? Why can't you just shoot at the goal?
Because the ball was too high.
No, but you make it too high. So if I'm talking about here, right? Why can't I just hit it at goal? Obviously, I'm doing a lot better than you are. But what I'm saying is that you don't need to do an air dribble because the goal's free, right?
Yeah.
Ball comes here, right? Let me just hit it at goal, and then I can read whatever happens here. Like I can go here, and then hit it like that, right? Just hit it in the general direction, and then you'll have enough time to get there, okay? Make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Husk, may I ask a question?
Yeah?
How are you an S4 SSL tournament winner if your roles were at GC1, I think I saw?
Cause I peak.
Did you not
I
update
peaked.
them, or did you play with an SSL?
No. We played with a friend of mine, and then a random third, and we were just little grand champs. We just peaked. That's it. You gotta be consistent, and you have to play with someone you have to play against someone who's got who has a SSL thing. You just gotta be good, really, for a single night. That's all. Okay.
Yeah.
SSL tournament tags. Yeah, they mean something, but a lot of people have them. You just have to have the right circumstances. That's all. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
But no, I did not like pay money or whatever stuff to do it. I just peaked a single night. That's all you need in life. All right. So 4 minutes. So because you make a massive hard hit here, right? You're boosting at the ball right here. You see that? You don't need to boost at the ball, right?
If I hit it softer, then it would have been
Yeah, you can do
easier.
exactly what I'm talking about, correct?
Yeah, from what you showed me.
Yes, it needs a bit of practice, but this is very it's not very like dangerous, okay? You're not shooting at goal, okay? You fire a shot at goal, they have to defend it, and then your teammates have a free shot on goal afterwards. Now you probably want to, be on ball cam and probably not do any of whatever you're doing here.
Was
Now here, where do you think you need to be?
opposite side of the field.
Yes. You don't have to like commit hard here, but you can just go wide. You can just sit in this half the pitch. You own this half the pitch if you're in this half the pitch, correct?
Yeah, because no one else is there.
Yes. And then if the ball goes badly this way, right? You can always just go back, right?
It's
That's all.
it's like that thing that my friend reminded me. Like, there's this like YouTube video where like, do you know what? Never mind. Like, what I was gonna say is that
You got to be multiple.
when you
You got to think about. It's kind of like being a mastermind, right? Everyone is like, the ball is in this part of the pitch, right?
yep,
But you have to think, where's the ball going to go, right? Make sense?
it's gonna hit corner
Yes. And where do you want to be? At the corner.
on the opposite side of
Yes.
the field.
Yes. There you go. Because look at that.
He
Wow.
hits it, and then I have a
Imagine
free
you
shot
are
on
the
goal.
imagine you are on the other side of the field, right?
Free goal
Well, at least a shot on goal.
or
Let's
shot.
Yeah, it's a shot. And then look, like all this shit happens, right?
Yep.
And now it's there.
And then it's
That's a good read.
shot.
That's a good read, honestly. You read what's about to happen, and you see that plastic legs is the guy, and you beat him to the ball. That's just smart play right there. That's good. Now, obviously, do you need the boost pad?
No. I
Okay.
had over half a tank.
Yes. So you don't need to go for the boost. You can just make a shot goal,
I think
right?
I ran into that by accident.
Yeah,
And I
but-
didn't notice.
So in the middle of the air, right? You can turn your car a little bit so that it's heading in, correct?
Yeah.
And then you have a shot on goal, correct? No one's back. You time your okay. Obviously, this is a bit tough, but you time your car. This is a free shot on goal. There's no one here, correct? Anything will go in.
Yeah.
So obviously, pending mechanics and stuff like that. But that's the type of thing that you give yourself enough opportunities of these free goals, you're gonna get at least one of them in. That's all. That's all you need.
Yeah. But I didn't.
Yeah, it's a bit.
That's a
Look,
center.
honestly, the mechanics, like landing there, a lot of things have to go right. But if you're thinking in your mind, here's where I sort of want to be, that kind of helps you out, right?
Yep.
That's the main thing. You're like, oh, there's no one in front of me. How do I get to this sort of area so I can, shoot at the goal? This is an okay challenge, but obviously you mess up the challenge.
Going back.
Yeah, but you misjudged the ball. Let's be honest here, right?
Yeah.
So you got to read that a little bit better. You want to jump early.
Use your brain.
And then hit it to the area where there's no chance of anything happening, right? Right here. You hit the ball over here. Unlikely that they score on it, okay? Hit it with some power, but not enough that it bounces back out, but enough that, you can catch up to it, right? And you beat this guy to the ball, okay? That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
This is thinking a step or two ahead, okay?
Yep.
Should you be challenging here? Should you be going forward? Which position do you reckon you are here? Right about here. Where do you think?
Third.
Yes. So as third man, we don't push up, okay? Let first and second man push up, okay? You defend the goal, because the ball's in your half. You want to defend the goal, okay?
Yep.
Now,
But I
who's
push?
yes. There's no need to push because your teammates have the
And
ability to
then
push.
I push again while Ratney was pushing.
Yes, but
But
this
then I
is
stopped afterwards.
this is because you pushed the first time. All right, it's just compounding. Okay. Now you go for that boost pad. Now, do you think you should be here as third man? You're still third man.
Yeah. I think.
So, in this position, you want to think about this. If he hits it hard, it's just going to go over your head, right? What's the difference between you being here and you being, say,
More behind.
here?
Me hitting the ball.
And then I go back. Okay, all right, I'm just going to defend. I'm just going to sit here. Like, there's no need. There's no need to go forward so hard. Nothing. There's no play that you have to be there at, right? And you got 3 goals. There's no need for you to go up so aggressively, right? So yeah. And then that's because of all this stuff. You just keep double committing with your teammates. The double commit are killing you. Now you pick up no boost pads because you keep double committing, and you're not picking up the diamond, the boost diamond I was talking about. That's why you have no
Like
boost to do anything.
Boost pads.
Yeah. So there's 2 positions you want to be. This is being more complicated, but I talked about back post rotation, right? So if you can keep the momentum and slow down, then this is great. But once you get static, you want to sit inside the goal behind the line, okay? Because transparent goalposts, and you can push up and like dive at any ball here, okay? So you sit here, easy to watch with ball cam on, and like, right? So you can still be in the same position as you are, but you're defending far better and more the goal, okay?
Yeah.
Now you have no boost, obviously, and all this stuff happens. I'm
And then he hits it.
Imagine you had some
Expect-
boost. Imagine you were behind the goal line. Imagine all these things, right?
Yeah. I would have saved it.
Yeah. It's not a difficult shot, right? Like the ball ends up like lower half of the goal, right?
I'm assuming this one is gonna be a.
So next thing, when you go for the boost pad, right?
Yeah.
Rotate, turn back to goal, okay? Turn back to goal, all right?
Yeah.
You turn away from goal. That's why this is more awkward. If you're turning
For
back,
me.
yeah. If you're doing the other way, does this feel
If I
easier
went
to
the
you?
other way, then it could have been.
Does this feel
easy
easier to
save.
you? Right? Far easier. And you obviously own goal it. Because you're here, more opportunity to own goal it. Here, much harder to own goal it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was ashamed at that part.
That's fine.
I didn't feel like moving anymore
That's
after that.
That's Plat 3, Diamond 1 level. That's okay.
Jesus.
It's all good. Now you're obviously contending with your teammate for this boost pad. Not a good idea,
I
right?
said my bad at this part, actually.
Yeah, but don't commit the mistake is easier, right? So actually, it's your boost. He took that big boost. It's your boost, okay? It's not your bad.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be going for a boost pad that is when he has so much boost, okay?
I only said my bad because I thought he needed boost when
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't see him take it.
When you go off kickoff, it's okay to go for a little bit of boost if you need to, okay? Hey Google,
Like,
cancel
after I
that.
go for a kickoff, I go for the closest mid.
That's fine. He took that
if
one.
my-
You can take
if
the
my
other one.
teammate has the ball.
Now this is what do you, okay, anyway, it's the end of the game. But yeah. So what do you
Staying
think
still.
so what do you think you need to work on?
Positioning.
Okay. Now positioning's a vague thing. Can you talk a little bit more about which areas positioning? What things have I talked about for positioning?
Turns.
Turns? What do you mean turns?
As in, like, turn for easier defense. Booting balls.
Yeah, sort
I've
of.
forgotten everything
That-
else.
That's all good. What I want you to do is watch this replay, this video I upload to YouTube. But if I was to summarize, be more patient. You don't need to chase the ball. Your teammates exist. You need to predict a little bit where the ball is going to be as third man, so you can sit a little wider back, a little further back.
Yeah.
When you don't want to double commit, obviously. And think about if your touch, make your touches thoughtful touches. If you hit the ball, will it hinder or hurt or help your chances, your team's chances, right?
Yeah.
You might want to practice, One of them I do a lot of the time is called shots you shouldn't miss. I recommend it to basically everyone I coach. It's one of the ones that really helps me
I've
out.
played it before.
So obviously I'm playing this on mouse and keyboard, so excuse me while I miss these. But is it? I don't even know how you do this. Backspace. So you know I'm timing. Obviously that's bad timing, but this is the type of thing that you gotta improve, right? Hit it, right? All I'm doing is hitting with power, right? Make sense?
Yeah.
So
Is that in training?
it's just training, custom training. Browse, scroll down a little bit, right here. Shots you shouldn't miss. Perfect. Okay. Now let's see what the next one is. Is it this one? Yeah. I'm gonna hit the ball. Just hit the ball hard. Okay. So obviously I'm doing this with mouse and keyboard, but you just practice hitting the ball hard. Just power. Right?
Yeah.
That's all you need to do. Power. Now we go this one.
Play it right now, actually.
Power. Look at that. So yeah, that's what I recommend. But what I would recommend is a couple days time, watch this again. Okay? Watch this whole thing I'm gonna upload to YouTube. Do you have any other questions?
No, not really.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna end it right there then. Stop.